Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? It is game day for the Auburn Tigers men's basketball team as we are taking on Mississippi State at Neville Arena. This game is going to tell us two things. One, how is this Auburn team going to do without Johni Broome? And this game is going to tell us if Auburn deserves that number one seed. That is for sure what is going to happen tonight during the Auburn versus Mississippi State basketball game. But there are also two other really intriguing SEC matchups tonight as well between Alabama and Ole Miss, and also Texas A&M at Kentucky. Both of those games are going to be a very, very fun matchups to watch. They're going to be good ones to keep an eye on as well. There's a lot going on in the world of college basketball. However, in today's video, we, of course, are going to be reacting to the NFL wildcard games that were played this weekend. Tomorrow, you guys will have my divisional predictions since, of course, we did the whole playoff prediction bracket, like what would happen here. But now that everything's set, you guys are going to get my divisional predictions for this weekend. And then next weekend, we will have championship predictions as well, and so on and so forth. But without further ado, hit that like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to try and post on this channel every single day, of course. And let us go ahead and hop right in to these NFL wildcard reactions. All right, starting us off, of course, on Saturday, we had the Chargers getting absolutely belittled by the Houston Texans. Now, I thought the opposite was going to happen. I thought the Chargers were going to beat the Texans, but obviously that was not the case. Justin Herbert, 14 of 32, 242 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions on the day for Justin Herbert. J.K. Dobbins, 26 yards, led the team in rushing. Ladd McConkey with 197 yards, 1 touchdown, the best weapon on that team. And Cameron Dicker kicked 6 of those 12 points as well. That is the Los Angeles Chargers side of things. Not a whole lot to talk about other than Ladd McConkey being that one bright spot. And I think Ladd McConkey is going to be a really, really good NFL receiver once he gets in the league and gets things going, I guess you would say. Looking at the Texans side of things, though, of course, C.J. Stroud, 22 of 33, 282 passing yards, 1 touchdown, did have 1 interception early. Joe Mixon had 106 yards and 1 touchdown on the day as well. Nico Collins, 122 yards, 1 touchdown. Stepped up big for the injured Tank Dell. I thought that a lot of the receiving corps did. John Mechie played a little bit. He had 28 yards. Xavier Hutchinson had 34 yards as well. The kicker, Fairburn, kicking 12 of those points, was definitely the MVP of this game for the Houston Texans, as C.J. Stroud and the Texans move on to the divisional round to face the Kansas City Chiefs next Saturday afternoon. All right, moving on to, of course, the next game here on the schedule. Saturday night, we had it on Prime Video. For those who missed that game on the basic networks, it was on Prime Video. Yes, it is very stupid, but it was on Prime Video. You have the Steelers falling to the Ravens 14-28, and from what I gathered from this game, I wasn't able to watch all of this game. The fans, they want Russell Wilson gone, and they want Mike Tomlin gone. That is for sure. Mike Tomlin having one of the worst postseason records of all NFL coaches. But, again, he's not a bad coach. He can get you to the playoffs. And Russell Wilson didn't even play that bad. 20 of 29, 270, 2 touchdowns, 0 interception on the day. George Pickens, 87 yards, 1 touchdown. Van Jefferson caught a touchdown as well. I forgot he was even on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Chris Boswell did have a couple points in there as well. The Ravens side of things, obviously, Lamar Jackson, 16 of 21, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. A very nice stat line for him. Derrick Henry, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day for him as well. Isaiah Likely did lead the team in yardage with 53, but of course Bateman and Justice Hill caught 2 of those receiving touchdowns as well. Justin Tucker with 4 points on the day, all came from extra points. As the Ravens do get the win, I really don't know if they get past the Buffalo Bills, who can stop them in the AFC. I think they have what it takes to go all the way. I think if they get past Buffalo, they definitely have a good shot at getting past whoever wins the Kansas City and the Houston game on Saturday as well. However, the Baltimore Ravens do get a win, and they will face the Buffalo Bills on Sunday at 5 o'clock. Moving on, of course, we have the Denver Broncos going into the Buffalo Bills. And fun fact about this game, if you guys did not hear, but Bo Nix, the pass to Troy Franklin, which we'll talk about here in a second, was the first ever rookie-to-rookie connection in the playoffs for a touchdown, which is absolutely wild. However, looking at the Broncos side of things, Bo Nix, 13 of 22, 144 yards, 1 touchdown on the day. Bo Nix did lead the team in rushing yardage with 43. Troy Frankman obviously catching the 1 touchdown, which was a bomb of a pass by Bo Nix, that is for sure. And Will Lutz did 1 point in there as well. And did have a missed field goal there towards the end of the first half, and they were not able to get the job done. Now looking at Buffalo's side of things, 20 of 26, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns of the day for Josh Allen. A really solid performance by one of the MVP candidates, James Cook. 120 yards rushing, 1 touchdown on the day as well. Curtis Samuel had 1 touchdown on the day, and Ty Johnson also had 1 touchdown on the day as well. And Tyler Bass went 3 for 3 on field goals with 11 points on the day as well, as the Buffalo Bills do in fact get the job done against the Denver Broncos here, and they move on to the next round to play the Baltimore Ravens. All right, next game up for us here was the second game Sunday afternoon. Of course, the Packers going into Philadelphia. Jordan Love, 20 of 33, 213 yards, 3 interceptions on the day. Did struggle a little bit, but Josh Jacobs did have the lone touchdown, was the bright spot there, as Jaden Reed did have 46 yards. Keep in mind they were without their top receiver. That is for sure, as Brandon McManus also had 4 points on the day as well. Let's look at the Eagles side of things, though. Jalen Hurts, 13 of 21, 131, 2 touchdowns, 119 yards for Saquon Barkley. Dallas Goedert caught a touchdown. Jahad Dotson caught a touchdown, but Devontae Smith led the team in yardage with 55. A.J. Brown only had 1 reception for 10 yards, which is I understand his frustration as he was reading that book on the sidelines. I agree. I would understand my frustration there as well. Jake Elliott, 10 points, 3 for 3 on field goals. Did have some extra points in there as a really good all-around team win for the Philadelphia Eagles as they get the job done and are headed to the divisional round. To end us off, the game that I called the Washington Commanders upsetting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I got it right. The Commanders do get the job done over the Bucs, but let us take a look at Tampa's first. Baker Mayfield, of course, 15 of 18, 165, 2 touchdowns on the day. Bucky Ivory, 77 yards. Mike Evans did have 92 yards and a touchdown. Bucky Ivory also had a receiving touchdown on the day as well. And, of course, Chase McLaurin, 8 points on the day as well. I think it was just the defense. I really do for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think that Jaden Daniels, played a really solid game. 24 of 35, 268, 2 touchdowns on the day, 0 interceptions. A very, very solid day from the rookie quarterback. Led the team in rushing with 36. Terry McLaurin had a touchdown. Denis Brown had a touchdown in there as well. And they get the job done as Zane Gonzalez with the game-winning kick as well. 3 for 3, 11 points on the day as the Washington Commanders do get that job done, and they are moving on to the divisional round where they will face the Detroit Lions. And of course, to end Monday Night Football wild card weekend, we have the Vikings going into LA. Well, I guess really Arizona, but hey, it is what it is. Prayers up for all of those people who have been affected by the wildfires in LA. But the Minnesota Vikings do fall to the Rams. Sam Darnold did struggle, 25 of 40, 245, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not a really terrible day offensively. If you look at his completion percentage, 25 of 40 is not that bad. 245 yardage on the day. Aaron Jones, 48. I really think it was his offensive line that really didn't help him out, as T.J. Hockenson did have 1 touchdown on the day, 64 yards. Justin Jefferson only had 58 yardage. I only see him caught the ball like 1 time during that game. I swear I only saw him caught the ball like 1 or 2 times. However, looking at the Rams side of things, of course, Matthew Stafford, 19 of 27, 209, 2 touchdowns of the day. Kareem Williams, 16 for 76, rushing-wise. Tyler Higbee led the team in yardage with 58 yards, but Kyren Williams had a touchdown. Davis Allen had a touchdown in there as well. And Joshua Carty kicked 9 of those points too. As the Los Angeles Rams are going to the divisional round, they will face the Philadelphia Eagles as we get a really, really good matchup with Cooper Kupp and Cooper DeZean That's going to be a fun one. But again, the Rams get the job done. Matthew Stafford looked really well, I thought. I don't know what Sam Darnold's future holds for him in Minnesota. We shall see this offseason. But I'm very excited to see what team he goes to next. But regardless, the LA Rams get the job done against the Minnesota Vikings. Alright, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. I'm going to hop off, get this edited, so you guys can watch it on time. Have a great rest of your day. Also, another piece of news before I let you guys loose, we have officially fired Mike McCarthy. Really, really good decision by Jerry Jones. Hopefully he brings in Dion. We shall see what that feature entails for the Dallas Cowboys as well as Sam Darnold's feature for the Minnesota Vikings. However, I'm going to hop off, get this edited, like, subscribe, turn that bell on, all of that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.